Have you ever stopped to wonder how humans first learned to measure time? How did we go from watching shadows move on a sundial to splitting atoms to keep time so precise that it runs the internet and GPS? Well, today we're diving deep into the fascinating journey of timekeeping, from ancient shadows to atomic vibrations. Trust me, it's way cooler than it sounds. Long before clocks, people used the sun. Ancient Egyptians, Babylonians, and Greeks all noticed something simple. Shadows move as the sun crosses the sky. They built sundials, flat plates with a stick in the middle that cast shadows telling the time of day. But sundials had a big problem. No sun, no time. Cloudy days, nighttime, total blackout. So, humans got clever. They invented water clocks, also called clepsydras. Water dripping steadily from one container to another, slowly measuring passing time. It was one of the first steps toward more accurate, reliable clocks. And then came the mechanical clocks, with gears and springs in medieval Europe. These were game changers. They didn't need the sun or water. They ticked and ticked, marking seconds more precisely. Then, by the 17th century, the famous Dutch scientist Christian Huygens invented the pendulum clock. The pendulum swings in perfect rhythm, making timekeeping way more accurate. This invention helped people set schedules, navigate the seas, and organize growing cities. But even the pendulum clocks weren't perfect. They lost or gained seconds over days. That may sound tiny, but for things like navigation and science, every second counts. Then came a leap forward, the quartz clock. Using vibrations and crystals of quartz, these clocks were incredibly accurate, way better than any mechanical clock. Now hold on. Here's where it gets really amazing. Enter the atomic clock. Instead of relying on swinging pendulums or vibrating crystals, atomic clocks measure the vibrations of atoms, specifically cesium atoms. Atoms vibrate at an incredibly consistent frequency, like the most perfect metronome imaginable. Atomic clocks count these vibrations to measure time with mind-blowing precision. We're talking losing or gaining only a second over millions of years. The U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, leads the world in atomic timekeeping. Their cesium atomic clocks define the official second for the entire planet. Why does this matter? Because perfect timekeeping is the backbone of modern technology. For example, GPS satellites use atomic clocks to pinpoint your location down to a few meters. These satellites send signals timed so precisely that even a tiny error of a few billionths of a second would throw off your location by miles. And the internet? It depends on atomic clocks to synchronize data centers, financial transactions, and communications worldwide. Without atomic clocks, no Google Maps, no online banking, no streaming videos in real time. So from humble sundials marking shadows, to atoms vibrating trillions of times per second, humanity's journey to measure time shows our drive to understand and control the world around us. And who knows? As technology advances, timekeeping might get even more precise, unlocking new scientific discoveries, space travel, and maybe even bending time itself.